Olight M3X Triton, and we've done a review on this one in the past, actually about 6 months ago, but this is with the new M3X XM-L2 LED, and it's one of the first production flashlights with the XM-L2, and there's some great things about the XM-L2, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the light itself. Of course, we have an excellent light, and we have a spacer as well, which I'm going to show you that. Comes with a really nice sheath with Velcro and belt loop and D-ring. We also have a couple of O-rings. And you have your owner's manual and warranty card as well. And you have it in this really nice case. The finish on here is really nice, really matte black anodized finish in an aerospace aluminum alloy. Really high quality, well finished, and really good texturing right here to give you a good grip. Do have a removable pocket clip that you can use. Has a soft pressure pad in the back. Now, before we get into that too much, I want to talk about the extreme performance that we get out of the XM-L2. Here we see a really high polished reflector, and the polish is a very deep reflector, and this is going to really allow this light to throw. But I'm going to get a good look at this XM-L2 LED. And this is a state-of-the-art LED. In fact, it'll give you 20% more performance. It's higher in efficiency, and it's higher in lumen output by 20%. And then that actually translates into it costs less to produce this, which is more efficient and more lumen output. So you're really stepping up technology with this design. In fact, it's the highest performance commercially available single die LED in the world. It's coated anti-reflective mineral glass. It's just quality all the way around, and it gives you a very nice little handle to be able to grab hold. Great for a security light. And as I always say with light reviews, is that the light is your #1 security tool. And so having this to be a combination of an illumination source and possibly a defensive tool. And of course, with the crenulated bezel, also with this end you can use this, and it's crenulated as well. Here you can see the teeth. This will allow you as an impact tool or pressure points, and as a baton this way as an impact tool. In the darkness is usually when things happen, so it's great to have a good light by your side and to be able to use you not only to eliminate but also to protect. Whenever I do have a good flashlight, especially out here in the dark and it's pretty late, this is a security light. It has the crenulated bezel. It has an impact area back here at the rear, and that makes it really nice and comforting. Again, the light is your #1 security tool, more than a firearm. Yes, I'm armed right now, but this right here is quick and non-lethal, and I like that option. Now, it's a 1,000 lumen flashlight, and what I really like about this is the simplicity of this light. It goes from 1,000 lumens down to 300 lumens, and it has a strobe setting, and that's it. And I really like the simplicity, but it does throw up to 580 meters, so it's really got an incredible amount of throw for this size light. Let's go ahead and take off the back, and the connectors are excellent with all of the Olight products. I'm going to tell you, I'm very impressed with Olight, and I have been for a number of years. Of course, here we have the connectors as well. Very well done. These are going to be very dependable. But what I really like about this flashlight is this extender. Without the extender, you can use 3 of the CR123 batteries. With the extender, you can use 4 batteries, or my favorites, you can use 2 of the 18650s. And these are rechargeable. I love rechargeable 18650s. But the storage on these can be up to 10 years. So it's an excellent way for your flashlight to be able to store this light away and to have instant light for an extended period of time. Put our extender on, drop in the 18650s, and you have a massive amount of light. I mean, it is incredible the amount of light this thing puts out. Now, when using the CR123s, you're going to want to use this battery sleeve. You can go without the battery sleeve. Enter the 123s in here, but what this does, it stabilizes the batteries and it keeps them from bouncing around, and that's really important. It makes it a lot more efficient. And then if you're going to be putting this on a weapon, which this can be mounted onto a weapon, and also you can even put pressure pads on here as well. All these accessories are from Olight. It's really important to have this sleeve. Now, the mode settings on here are pretty simple. You can have momentary with just a press of the pad, and then you can have constant on by a press and a click. Now you have constant 1,000 lumens. Our next mode is just turn the head slightly and you drop it down to 300 lumens. Now at 300 lumens you can go for 5 hours in this mode. At 1,000 lumens you go for an hour and a half. But even at 300 lumens, that's really putting out a good bit of light, as you'll see in the night demonstration. And then all you have to do to get to strobe is just turn and turn. That's it. Just turn one way and back. And you do it quickly and it'll go right into strobe. And then to get out of strobe, just turn it back. Tighten the head, 1,000 lumens. Loosen the head, 300 lumens. Back and forth, and then you have your strobe. It's a really simple design and great for security. You don't have to fumble around, you don't have to think about it. Just grab it, do what you need to do, and you're ready to go. Now the M3X Triton is impact resistant up to 2 meters. So have about 6.5 feet. You're going to be able to drop this light. And of course, because it is a weapons mounted light, it needs to be shockproof already. So this is really a durable, excellent light for hard use. And it's also IPX8, which means it's pretty much waterproof. In fact, you can drop this down 2 meters in water. And a lot of times when you're needing a flashlight, you could be in wet elements. You could drop this in a puddle, drop this in some water, and you'll be able to retrieve it and still have instant light immediately. Okay, we're going to take the M3X Triton and we're going to put it into the water to test out the IPX8. We're going to put that baby on strobe. Wow, that's bright. Okay, we have the M3X Triton, and this is by Olight. I'm going to start it out on the 300 lumen, and even with this is the low setting for this light. And as you can see, this is about 30 yards out, got about 15 yards. It's just extremely bright. And as we're taking it up through here, especially on that tree line is about 100 yards out, and you can see the detail. Okay, we're looking at about 100 yards out, and I'm going to bring it in. You can see the beam, excellent thrower. Now what I really like about this light is it's just 2 settings. So then I want to tighten the head, and boom, now look. Isn't that incredible? Okay, 100 yards out, you can see the detail. Let's just bring it on back. I mean, you're getting a lot of light. Here we go, here's the tree, and then we have the 30 yards right here at this wood line. Of course, the strobe is just back and back. Really just lights up a huge area. Okay, you'll notice even though it is a very good pinpoint beam, there is a lot of flood that's going on here as well. And then distance, of course we've got that little hedgerow right there, and that's probably about 50 yards out. These trees, and then we can just go right up to the top of these trees. I mean, it is a really pinpoint beam. It's a very intense beam when it does come together, even though it does have the flood that goes around it. You can see the detail that we're getting up there in those trees. I mean, that's at the top of those trees. That's 100 yards off. We're going to bring it back in to let you just get a good idea. So you're getting that kind of detail at that distance. Here we go, we have a few deer, looks like, down here. I'm seeing about 3 sets of eyes. There we go, 1, 2, there's one right there. They're wondering what's going on. Looks like little goblins in the woods down there. Now guys, I'm really excited about this particular flashlight from Olight. And the big reason is we're going to be giving this flashlight away. In fact, Olight got in touch with Marshall and said, let's give away some flashlights on the Suits channel. because you guys have been so great to order from Going Gear, and especially Olight flashlights, because they're such good quality. Now, I've had a couple of contests before, and I've required people to go to Facebook, and I know some of you guys just don't do Facebook. So what we're going to do with this particular flashlight is we're going to give it away just as a YouTube contest. So what you do is go to the comments below and just put a comment on why you would like to have this flashlight, what you would use it for. It could be a short little comment, and when you do that, and then you go and hit the like button on the video, and then I want you to go to Going Prepared YouTube channel, and that's Marshall at Going Gear's YouTube channel, and I'm going to have the link to this flashlight's review that he did a couple of weeks ago. And then like his video, and at the bottom just make a comment that you've come over from Suit's channel, and then what we're going to do is we're going to run and we're going to pick out the best reason for this flashlight, and we're going to give it away. Now, this flashlight runs $129, so it is going to be a really nice gift, a great flashlight, again, a weapons mounted light, and it's a good security light, and just an excellent search and rescue light. And for the size, in fact, I have the earlier version of the MX3 that I carry in my truck, and I really love this flashlight. So we're going to run this contest for 1 week, and so that means you have until April 2nd to get your comment in, to hit the like button, to go to Marshall's Going Prepared, that's Going Gear's YouTube channel. I'm going to have the link, click like, and then leave a comment that you're a Suits viewer, and you're going to be entered into the contest. And we're going to give this away, and I'll make the announcement on April 2nd, and that's a week from today. Get yourself entered to win this flashlight, and anytime go to goinggear.com, and of course anytime you can get a 10% discount no matter what you order. You don't have to order this flashlight, you don't have to order any. There's a whole lot of gear. He has over 600 different flashlights, and he has really great prices. You can get 10% off plus free shipping for any order over $49. Marshall and the guys over at Going Gear are great to deal with. I've been working with these guys for a long time, and they really allow me to bring a lot of really high quality flashlights and knives for you to check out. And good luck to all of you guys out there. I wish I could give one to every one of you, but we're going to give away this flashlight. It's $129.95, so it's going to make an excellent gift for the lucky winner. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Guys, I'm going inside because it's colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra.